Okay, good morning, everyone. You're welcome to today's edition of the Morning Market Review. I'm glad you're all here. Let's see, I have about 20 persons. So let's give some 3 minutes. It's 8:03. Let's give 2 minutes. If I have about 30 persons, we'll start. How about 30 persons will start? You're all welcome. Okay, good morning, my people. Volume, we just started. We actually had to wait for some persons. We have a good number now, so I think we can start. I hope you slept well. Yes, it's another day to analyze the market, see what's going on, and how we can benefit, what information we have available in the market that will be useful for trading today. So as usual, first of all, let us go into Forex Factory. Let me share my screen with us. We'll go into Forex Factory, see what important information we have for today. Okay, so as it stands, here we have it. Let me zoom in for those persons who are using their phones. Okay, good. So here we have Forex Factory. People already know my voice. So yesterday, during the afternoon session, I introduced myself as Sunday, and I was expecting people to say, "I know who is this," but nobody got it. I escaped. My name is actually Sunday also, so I didn't lie. Actually, I didn't lie technically, but this person just caught me, so I have to change my voice. So yes, it's Thursday, it's the 19th of October. We had a high impact news by 1:30 a.m. For those who trade AUD. You know that if you're trading AUD, you're trading JPY, you're trading Asian pairs, actually. You're trading Asian pairs. You know that data usually comes up way early in the morning because the Asian session. So if you're trading AUD, you're AUD trader, you're NZD trader, that's New Zealand dollar trader, you're a JPY trader, you might need to be up early or not even sleep to get their fundamentals. Okay, so one already came out on AUD at the early hours of this morning, 1:30 a.m. Start even early hours, like came out, yeah, morning. So we had we're having another one today by I don't cast. We're having another one today by 1:30 p.m. That's the dollar unemployment claims. So it's always good that we will be in session by that time. So we'll be in session by that time. So and then we have another one by 5 p.m. as you can see on your screen. The US Fed chairman, Jerome Powell, will be speaking. So we'll look into that, also try and see what he'll be talking about. Okay, we have it here. He's due to speak at the Economic Club of New York luncheon. And of course, whatever he's talking about, it's an economic club, so they'll be talking about the economy. And so investors will be looking to hear or read his body language as regards interest rate hike. Okay, you know that people are still expecting that there's going to be further rate hike for this year. You know, personally, I don't think so, but a lot of investors believe that, and the dollar is still riding on that level of strength. At least it did that yesterday. It did that when CPI came out a bit and all that. So that it's also another important data we can look out for. But as it stands right now, we do not have any data right now until 1:30. But so that means that if you're trading, please, you want to look out for 1:30 p.m. You also want to look out for 5 p.m. Okay, 1:30 p.m., 5 p.m. Those are important times where data will be coming out. Okay, so that said, okay, where to watch the Power News live? You could do that on Bloomberg, especially if you're subscribed. I don't know. I think sometimes CNN actually does it, but on Bloomberg, if you're a subscriber, yeah, you can do that. But even apart from that, you can actually follow, even with Forex Factory here. If you come to Forex Factory by 5 p.m., okay, you should, if you click on open detail like this, click on open detail under this place called related stories. Around that time, under this place called related stories, you should begin to see updates on the data. Okay, so for non-quantitative data, that's data that don't involve numbers. Okay, that's speech and all that. Once you click on detail here, okay, once you like 5 p.m. now, you come and you select detail here. Under related stories, you should see some data that's released, like or some information here regarding to that speech, like a minute ago, 10 minutes ago, something like that. So that could actually help. Another way is to actually follow volatility in the market at that time. Okay, so that's it. So let's move to our charts and let's check out, of course, as I like to do it, the dollar index. Um, okay, let's look at the dollar index. Let me share my screen with us. Okay, here we have it. So see what's happening. Yesterday it closed bullish. We looked at it on the daily time frame yesterday during the afternoon session. We talked. Oh yes, for somebody asked what time the afternoon session is. That's it's usually 2 o'clock. Usually 2 o'clock, but for Wednesdays and Thursdays we start an hour early. Start an hour, yeah, an hour early. So for Wednesdays and Thursdays we always start by 1 p.m. Like today, we'll be having the afternoon session by 1 p.m. Yeah, so we talked about how bullish the dollar went and how that we could likely see a return back to the upside for the dollar index to continue this is bullish run. All these are as a result of the expectation of interest rate hike Another amazing thing that is happening is the fact that as the dollar is going up, normally we always explain that when dollar is going up, gold is also be going down. But we have had it for some days now, for some time, when the dollar has been going up and even gold has also been going up, so that's also because of the Israel Hamas saga. So I will talk about that when we are analyzing gold. But looking at dollar index right now, and the way the candle closed yesterday, there's still a level of bullish pressure. But looking at it this morning, we expect a level of retracement in the market, with how the 1 hour candle closed, somewhat of an engulfing candle covering about 4 hours of buy, as you can see on the 1 hour time frame right there around this weak resistance. So there's a momentary or a current weakness in the dollar, which other markets might likely take advantage of. You understand? So I don't know. For the person saying volume, is that a general issue? Is it that the rest of us can't really hear me? Please, let me know our feedback. I believe that my volume is good enough. So okay, please. Maybe the rest of you have to put on your audio. Okay, so as it stands, the dollar index is at a resistance, and yeah, it's possible that we get further retracement. Also, another thing that could happen looking at this is that if price breaks this place, then it will be headed up for verified resistance. So we are at the point where the dollar index could actually keep falling or could break this resistance here. So we will look out for. That means that what we'll be doing, especially with dollar pairs today, we'll be looking out for buy stop, sell stop zones, right? Buy stop, sell stop zones. So that's what we'll be doing with dollar related pairs. Remember, I've told us that most times if you check the dollar index, if it's around the resistance, it means that most dollar pairs are also around resistance or around supports. You understand? So that's how it actually works. But as it stands, let's look at it. Let's start with Euro USD. Or let's start with D30. Let's start with D30 so that we don't. Let's start with D30. Okay, so let's look for DE30. Sorry, where's my market watch? Okay. DE30. Good. Let's have ourselves a clearer chart. So if you see DE30 this morning as it stands now, DE30 actually fell. Indices fell yesterday. If you check, they seem to have returned back to their downtrend. A downtrend that it had established. It made a couple of retracement, but you can see that D30 is kind of back to its downtrend, although it's around the point where it was rejected quite a while. I'm looking at D30 right now on the daily time frame. I always encourage people to be very much interested in why I'm making my decisions. You understand? It's important you learn from it, and then you get to a point where you even critique it. You understand? There's nothing wrong with that at all. Okay. We always say that no particular person has a key to the market, but as you spend time with it, you get more experience in it. So I want you to understand why I'm taking these decisions, and then work with me. So if you look at DE30, you can see that it's back on the downtrend. After the fall he made a couple of buys, which was like a retracement, but price has broken that structure. The truth is, currently price is around the same zone where it was rejected the last time. So if somebody was already on a sell, very good. Okay, but if you wanted to continue to join this sell, okay, this will not be a safe place to join the sell, right? Since D30 is already on a downtrend, the best place for those people who are not already on that trend with D30, the best place to join the trend, the nearest bus stop to take to join the trend will be around the nearest resistance. Okay, because you feel around your nearest resistance, you could expect price to now begin coming back. Okay, and so the nearest resistance is where we will check it out on 1 hour, which is not too far from where price currently is. Okay, so we see DE30 kind of making some level of retracement to this particular resistance zone here, and that is where I would actually want to consider going in for a sell on DE30. Okay, it is less risky that way to go in. Or I said that when the dollar is around, dollar index is around the resistance, most dollar pairs would also be around their resistance or around the support. You understand? So that's what I actually meant. Okay, so I'm saying that as it stands, if you look at the way the dollar is, you want to take in, going for a sell around this zone here. Okay, I want to go in for my sell around 15,195. 15,195 or around, let's say around 15,200. Okay, so you can put a sell limit. You can place a sell limit at around 15,200. You can place a sell limit at around 15,200. Okay, you can place a sell limit at around 15,200. Okay, it's really pushing up towards that zone already. Okay, so what it will do is that, and you know, if you're trading DE30, you need to understand how it really operates. When you place your sell limit around 15,200, your take profit should be at around 15,180. Okay, the take profit should be around 15,180. Let's look at it even on a smaller time frame. On a smaller time frame here on 15 minutes, you will see that this place here is a verified resistance. Okay, the verified resistance. So yeah, even if DE30 decides to push up, it's going to make some level of retracement around here. You understand? It's likely to go to make some level of retracement around here before it continues. Now, my sell limit is at 15,200. My sell limit is at 15,200 and my take profit is at 15,180. Okay, that's what I would likely do. Now, if I'm doing that, now if price, because I'm going to give us an alternative scenario, if price, however, decides to close above 15,210, okay, if price decides to close above 15,210, there's a high chance that I may even give another entry for this DE30, because with the way we're having a lot of volatility like this, I'm sure many persons will not be able to take this trade before it does what it needs to do. Okay, let's do it like this. Considering the fact that we are working with a lot of volatility right now on DE30, your buy stop, okay, you could take a buy stop at 15,220. Okay, you could take a buy stop. Let me mark it there. You could take a buy stop on DE30 at around 15,220. Okay, yeah, take a buy stop around 15,220, and also you can have your take profit for that buy stop at around 15,240. Okay, you can take your buy trade at 15,220, take profit at around 15,240. Okay, remember that, of course, DE30 is a very volatile instrument, so you need to have very good volume if you're trading it. Okay, you need to have very good volume, you're trading it. But this zone here, now, this is also what I want you to do. This is what I also want you to do. For those persons who already understand how the EMA works, we've had quite a number of sessions on it, especially the 50 exponential moving average. For those persons who have that, they understand that if this current candle also closes bullish, if this particular candle we are trading on now, if it closes bullish, if it ends bullish, there's a high chance that price is likely going to continue upwards. Okay, if this current candle, which will likely close within 9 minutes, if it closes bullish, then there's a high chance that price is likely going to continue upwards. You understand? Good. So I think we should just work with that buy stop for 15,220, take profit at 15,240. Okay, now for the sell stop, and that is if price cannot break this particular point, if price cannot break that 15,200 that we talked about, if price cannot break 15,200, okay, and somehow price closes cannot break below this 15,200, then I will likely look out for a sell, and then I'll give my sell stop below this 50 period moving average on the 15 minutes. I'll give my sell stop below 50 period moving average on the 15 minutes. Okay, so that will be at 15,129. My sell stop at 15,129, take profit at 1,500. The funny thing is the sell limit that I gave was at around 15,200, and so price did not even get there. But you can understand why I'm about this market. You can understand why I actually maxed this zone out. Because of the fact that we're expecting a rejection around here. It's just so painful that price did not get to the 15,200 sell limit. Okay, so yeah, just have your buy stop at 15,220, take profit at around 15,240, and then you can have your sell stop at around let's give it 15,120. Oh no, 15,130. 15,130, take profit at around 15,100 for DE30. Okay, that's what I would expect. But I'm going to advise again for people who trade DE30 and love trading DE30. Understand that it's looking more of a downtrend, so you want to be taking out sell positions around resistance. Even on 1 hour, please listen to me. On 1 hour, you can put your 50 period moving average on your chart on 1 hour. Anytime price buys towards your 50 period moving average, if price buys towards your 50 period moving average, will likely do that. If it buys towards that 50 period moving average, you want to take a sell from there, because if you check it, the 50 period moving average has been the one rejecting price for some time now, since last week. Since like on 1 hour, you can see that from the left here, it has been the one rejecting price. You can see it has been the one rejecting price. So if price buys towards your 50 period moving average on 1 hour, please do well to look out for a sell. Okay, that's my 2 cents on DE30. Okay, let's move on. We'll move from DE30. Let me check out UK 100. Let me check out UK 100, which is UK 100 is not even mincing words. UK 100 is currently falling, and that means that there's a high chance that DE30 will likely continue selling today. There's a high chance that DE30 will likely continue selling today. So looking at the performance of UK 100 right now, let's see. I will still continue to look out for a sell on UK 100. I will continue to look out for a sell on UK 100. There's a lot of bearish pressure in the market. Let's check it out on the daily time frame. On the daily time frame, it's currently trading below this 50 period here. And then you can see how well. Let me give us a clearer chart. You see, when you have candles like this, especially on the daily time frame, where you have a long candle, like an engulfing candle that covers more than 2 days, of a bullish run, there's a high chance that a move like that will likely continue the next day. There's a high chance, maybe not 100% chance, but a very high chance. You can look at this UK 100 and let's just study it on the daily time frame. You see that there's a very high chance that these things happen. When you have a very good move on a day like this, there's a high chance that particular move kind of continues. And that kind of movement is specific to UK 100. Maybe not specific, but you can see it happening a lot with UK 100. When you see a movement like this, okay, covering a number of days, there's a high chance that a move like that continues. Okay, when you see a very good move like this, there's a high chance that movements like that continue. You understand? When you see a very good move like this, there's a high chance that movement like that continues. And so that's why UK 100, it's very possible that it continues bearish, or it trades bearish even today. You understand? So if I were to pick a preference trading UK 100 today, my preference would be a bearish one. Okay, my preference for UK 100 would be a bearish one. So you can do a sell stop on UK 100. You can take your sell stop at around 7531 on UK 100. Just giving us a small zone here. 7531 on UK 100. Take profit at 7510. Can do a sell stop at 7531 on UK 100, take profit at 7510. If you're a scalper, you're an intraday trader, look out for a sell on UK 100. Apart from this sell stop, don't just limit yourself to this sell stop, okay? Look out for UK 100. Even if it pushes up, buys up to any resistance, look out for a sell. Okay, that is what actually gives you profit. That's what actually makes you rich from trading. It's not just buy stop and sell stop. It's understanding for yourself, and it's making profit beyond the buy stop and the sell stop. Okay, so yeah, that's why I'm saying for today it's looking more like a sell. Look out for a sell on UK 100. Okay, now let's move on. That's UK 100 7531. Take profit at 7510. And sometimes with the way I explain, the market, and with the way I explain why I expect this, sometimes I even feel like it's not necessary to give immediate entry positions. But sometimes I always feel like whatever I say, people do not really listen. They just want to hear the numbers, and sometimes it's sad, because I know that in the long run that doesn't really help, but people don't really like hearing the truth. Don't like it. Okay, I just want to be done with indices, and of course I'll move to another asset class. This is US 100, United States 100. Yesterday, US 100 actually fell. In fact, it fell. I think we gave a sell stop in the market that triggered and went to take profit, but actually there was a point I was expecting US 100 to retrace from, which it did not even retrace, although it's trading close to that point now, and I still have some level of buys around that zone, which I'm still considering. But you would notice that for US 100, especially with how clear it seems like whatever this bullish market is that happened, price seems to be retracing back to the downside, and we considered it on the daily time frame yesterday during the afternoon session, how that you have after this whole fall, you have some level of retracement, okay, and then price seems to be falling back down, and most likely headed back towards this verified support on the daily time frame. Okay, now what does that mean? If you check on the daily time frame, just looking at it, I will notice that around where this my price line is, this my price line that's showing now, if you follow it around where it is, I can see personally that there's a support around there. I can see it. Okay, just around where this price line is like this, I can personally see that there's a support there. I can see some retracement. I can see candles. I can see candlestick wicks around here. Once I can see 2-3 candlestick wicks around there, it means for me to be careful around that zone. So what I will do, I'll go ahead and mark that zone, and then I'm sure we'll see it more clearly. Good. Now, if you check around that zone, there's usually a rejection, a retracement around that zone. Look at around where my line is, there is usually a retracement, there is usually a rejection around that zone. So let's go look at it on the 1 hour and see where the closest support is around there. So you would see that there is a verified support around this zone here. There's a verified support around this zone. So yes, a bearish movement generally is expected for US 100, but this place where price is now is more risky to just enter a sell here. Okay, it's more risky to just enter a sell. There's a high chance that price is even retracing back to the upside, because if you notice on this 1 hour, on this support, okay, price has given us somewhat of a hammer, and price has confirmed it, and so it's looking like price is headed upwards. Now, this is my English. My English is that US 100 is likely back on a downtrend, and so yes, it is back on a downtrend. It is better to actually have a sell position. Okay, it's better to have a sell position. But another important thing apart from just entering a sell is where I enter the sell, because where I enter the sell determines how long I stay in the sell. You understand? And it also determines my peace of mind. You understand? So that is why my advice for US 100, apart from the fact of going in once if it breaks this verified support, I would also be looking out for a sell around this particular resistance zone. Around this particular resistance zone is where I'll be looking out for taking a sell. Okay, if price decides to retrace, that's for people who love to go in and follow the trend, because that's sweeter. Okay, for those who are trends and who love to enjoy the trend, that's sweeter, that's better. Okay, I want to go in around this place here. This is where I'll be looking out for my sell. because from here, I have more distance to the downside than just entering a sell here and price is retracing and I have to wait for price to move all the way or before it comes back here. I don't know if you understand me. Okay, so that's why they always say sell at a high price, buy at a low price. So I would rather be taking my sell or be placing my sell limit around 15,060, 15,060 or 15,065. 15,060 or 15,065 is where I'll likely be looking out for myself from. You understand? Hey, so I'll be looking out for myself from somewhere like 15,060. Okay, that's what I'll be expecting for US only. Now, in the case of say, looking at what price is likely going to do, most recently or more recently, I hope that English is correct. So looking at what price is likely going to do, US 100, I should be looking out for a sell right now. If you're saying instant execution, what to do right now, I expect to take, a sell, and that will be little entry, scalp a sell, come out with profit, scalp a sell, because right here, price has been rejected on the 15 minutes by my 50 period moving average. Okay, price has been rejected, and so that means that there's a high chance that price may likely come back to test this verified support. So if I'm taking instant execution now, if I want to scalp now, my best line of action right now is to be scalping a sell, make profit come out, scalp a sell, make profit come out. You understand? So what I advise for the person who said instant daily execution or whatever, however he explained it, if I want to be scalping right now, I want to be scalping a sell on US 100. Okay, or you want to take a less risky entry that you feel will pay more. So the thing is that a less risky entry would need you to exercise more patience. You understand? So if you cannot scalp now, which anybody who have already entered the sell, you should be in profit. But if you cannot do that now, you want to enter at 15,065, and then price will fall all the way down. But US 100 is bearish. Now, going forward, no matter how he wants to push up and all that, do not forget that it's on a downtrend. And so if he pushes up, you want to be taking your sell at verified resistances. Okay, good. So remember that below the that English is hard, where I marked, okay, because someone pointed out that point where I marked. I'm not going to place a sell stop here. This place that I marked there, I'm not going to place a sell stop here. I don't like placing buy stop and sell stop around verified support and verified resistances. I don't like placing, I prefer doing that maybe around week thereabout. I don't like placing it around verified. The reason is because most times it triggers and goes back. So around verified, once I see a verified, and all that, I always want my candle to close. Yes, I always want my candle to close. So if price closes below 14,950, if price closes below 14,950, you can now look out for a further sell. Okay, so I've given you a sell limit at around 15,065. Okay, looking at current scalping of a sell on US 100, and then I'm giving you a continued sell if price closes at 15,950, 14,950. Okay, yeah. Let's move. So we've done DE30, we've done US 100. Let's go to currencies. Okay. So let's look at the AUD chart. The data came out not long ago, well, long time ago. So let's see if it's possible to take advantage of. So look at AUD USD. You can see my Fibonacci is still here. We talked a bit about Fibonacci yesterday, and yeah, we are going to continue Fibonacci today. So make sure you join us by 1 p.m. with this same link. Don't forget, we'll continue Fibonacci. What we did yesterday was just an introduction. So today we'll have a major discussion or discourse on Fibonacci. Okay. So this AUD USD, I guess whatever data came out for AUD, still weakened them. But AUD USD. So remember how I said that if the dollar index is around a resistance or thereabout or a support, most dollar pairs will also be around their own support or resistance. So the same way AUD USD is around the verified support. You understand? So if you have this verified support here, technically this is a zone where price has been rejected in the past, not long ago. Okay, so if I were to trade AUD USD, yes, the dollar is strong, yes, there's strength in the dollar and all that, but that's a verified support. And AUD USD is on a downtrend, so of course, if AUD USD is on a downtrend, you know what, where, please, let me ask this question and we can respond in the comment section. Since AUD USD is on a downtrend, the best position to take is a sell, right? Where is the best place for me to enter a sell, please? Where is the best zone for me to enter a sell? Please let me get our response. Let me be sure that we hear me. We hear me when I talk, or we understand what I've been saying and what I've been preaching, like John the Baptist. Only I'm not in the wilderness, I'm in Lagos City. So if AUD USD is on a downtrend, what or where is the best position for me to take my sell? Oh my God. Okay. Resistance. Very correct. Very correct. Okay. Mr. Mickey, you are right. It's fine to take a sell when price breaks the verified support. But when we talk about the best is at a resistance. Very, very true. Very true. Yes, Mr. Elijah talks about the 50% retracement, Fibonacci. That is also correct. That is also a resistance. Right, the closest resistance, exactly. So yes, for those persons who say below the verified support, that's not bad. But what we are saying is that if price is falling down, you want to enjoy that downswing. You know, when you have we are adults here, so I'm sure it's been a long time we're on a swing, or we're on who remembers Django Lover? So if you want to enjoy a slide, not a swing though, a slide, what do? There's a ladder that you climb up, right, to the edge of the slide, and then you go down, right? That's how it works. So if you want to enjoy the downtrend, you have to wait for price to climb up to the nearest resistance and take a sell from there. You understand? But that's on a higher time frame. The truth is that AUD USD is around its support. Now, my daily time frame here, you will see that around this place, price has been rejected a couple of times. So it's actually a support that we should watch out for, right? Good. So what we are going to do is this. Around this zone on AUD USD, I'm actually going to be looking out for a buy here, except if price breaks below this zone here, not pending order, not sell stop. If price breaks below this zone here, so I'm going to insert my shape here. Okay, good. So anywhere around here is where I'll be looking out for. If price comes towards this place, I'll be looking out for a pushback up here. Okay, so this is it here. If price sells to around 0.62860, if price sells to around 0.62860, I will take a buy there and target about 10-20 pips of profit. If price sells to 0.62860, I look out for a buy there and target about 10-20 pips or 20 pips of profit. Okay, good. Now let's say, for instance, I have taken a buy from here at 0.62860. I've taken a buy there. Okay, now this particular this thing is about let's see, this is about 10 pips away. Okay, which is more like a stop loss. Okay, so my stop loss can be like 10 pips away. I'm targeting 20 pips take profit, right? Now somehow if price closes below 0.62790, if price closes below 0.62790, then it means that I will take a sell and I'll definitely recover whatever. But the best position to take around this zone here is a buy. Okay, now if price retraces back upwards, okay, around whatever resistance, maybe not even as high as this place, price retraces towards 0.63420, okay, which looks to me like the nearest resistance. If price retraces towards it, I should be looking out for a sell from that point, because AUD USD is on a downtrend. The best position you want to take, the position you want to take that you would hold in this market, is a sell position. Now, I always advise people too, because of course, as traders, most times we are on a running trade. We're on a running trade that lasts for a while. Make sure that as much as possible, your running trade is in line with the trend of the market. Okay, yes, not of it, not 100%, but it's best if your running trade is in line with the trend of the market. Those are trades you can leave. Okay. But if your trade is not in line with the trend of the market, then say for instance, I am on a buy and I've been holding that buy trade, and I see that the market generally on the daily time frame also is on a downtrend. Now I'm on a buy, I'm holding at that buy. Somehow I should take away sentiment that if price breaks the nearest support, the nearest verified support or thereabout, I should close my buy. Because number one, I'm not on the trade I'm holding is not on the trend. And number two, price has now broken its support. It's likely going to continue down. So at that point in time, it's not a matter of hope anymore. It's a matter of putting sentiment aside and closing that trade and taking a sell to, recover whatever loss you've made in that trade. Thank you. I like the way you described it. Audio is bam. It's bam. Especially with my voice. I'm held down with cold though, so I apologize for the voice. But you people were still able to recognize it's me. So I don't know how you guys do it. You people are just amazing. Okay, so I did AUD USD. Let's check out GBP USD, and then let's look at some JPY pairs also. Thank you. So GBP USD yesterday, I felt kind of I felt bad yesterday. Why? Because we expected, when we had the GBP USD analysis yesterday afternoon, we expected that GBP USD would sell, but we wanted it to push up, to be able to take that sell. It didn't get to our entry. It didn't get to our entry point. It just kept selling. But right now GBP USD has hit a proven support, and it has made like a bullish candle around that proven support that engulfed about 2 hours of fall. So it means that that retracement might be a bit valid, but do not forget that GBP USD is on a downtrend. Okay, so what I'm going to do for GBP USD here, this is a proven support. I expect this buy to still continue a bit. Okay, I expect this buy to still continue a bit. So for GBP USD, I could still take a buy stop around here. I could take a buy stop around here. Oh, okay, that's cool. Well done. I could take a buy stop around here at around 1.21494. 1.21494. I take profit at around I said 1.21494, and then I can take profit at around 1.21695. That's like 20 pips profit. Okay, take advantage of that buy. I expect that it's on a downtrend, but because of the fact that it's hit this support, I expect an increased level of retracement. But do not forget, anything that makes USD to get to profit and is around this verified resistance zone, you should be looking out for a sell. The review is on YouTube. I'll drop the YouTube link at the end of the class. But all these meetings we hold like this, morning, afternoon sessions, they're usually on YouTube. So you could join us, check it on YouTube, you subscribe and put on notifications so that even if you don't join any meeting, once we post that video, you'll be notified and you can benefit from it. Okay, so that's GBP USD. I'm just giving this buy stop. I'm not giving a sell stop below this proven support, except if price breaks it. You know what it means for price to break a support. It means that the candle has to close below it. Okay, so I'd rather give a buy stop here. But of course, you should be looking out for taking a sell even if it retraces to this verified resistance zone. Okay. Then we'll move on from GBP USD. The first line from the bottom. The first line from the bottom. You mean this one? Yes, I think there's a resistance around here. If you mean this particular one here, I think there's a resistance around here. If you saw it, you're very correct. Because you notice it here, you notice it here. That's why my profit is around that zone. Okay, you notice it here, you notice it, you notice it here, you notice it here. So if this is what you're talking about, yes, there's a resistance there. Oh, the one below. No, that's my buy stop line. This is my buy stop. It's not a resistance. I put it as a buy stop. 1.21494. entry for a buy stop, take profit at 1.21695. Okay, for the person asking for the Powell speech, you will need to watch the review of this meeting. I think I explained it at the beginning of the video. So when you watch it, I think I explained that you can check it on Forex Factory or Bloomberg. For a subscriber on Bloomberg, you subscribe, that's you pay. Yeah, you can get it. Okay, we've done GBP USD, AUD USD. Let's look at JPY pairs, and then we can look at commodities. Okay, this is Euro JPY. I think we gave a sell Euro JPY yesterday that did not hit take profit, but is still around that zone. Our advice, if there's anybody who was still on that sell stop that we gave yesterday afternoon, they're still on that sell stop, still waiting for it to take profit, you may want to close that trade right now because it's formed a support around that point. I still expect it to come down, but it's formed a support around that point. But so you may want to close that trade, and let's look at the market for fresh moves. Okay, so here we are. AUD Euro JPY still ranging. Now, we've talked about what the market does when the market is trending, how that if the market is on an uptrend, the best thing you want to do is what? Look out for buys on support. If the market is on a downtrend, the best thing you want to do is look out for sales on resistances. What do you do if the market is on a range? You don't leave the market. It's still an opportunity. If the market is on a range, it means that you want to be using your limit trade. Limit orders are the best for a ranging market. Okay, limit orders are the best for a ranging market. It means that you want to put buy limit at the nearest resistance, sell limit at the nearest buy limit at the nearest support, sell limit at the nearest resistance. You understand? So it means that for Euro JPY now, I could have a buy limit here. I could have a buy limit here. I could have a sell limit here. I could have a buy limit here. I could have buy limit, buy limit, buy limit, sell limit here. Yeah, I'm just saying that because this is where if I put it on daily time frame, you see that this line I've put is around where price have been trading for what? Since July or August. Since August, price has been dancing around here, apart from this fundamental thing. I'm sure this was the fundamental. Price has been around this zone. Okay, I still expect Euro JPY actually to be bearish. I expect Euro JPY to trade bearish today because if you look at it on the daily time frame, it hit a verified resistance on the daily time frame, and yesterday it closed bearish. It did like a hanging man day before yesterday, it closed bearish yesterday. So my advice for Euro JPY today is actually a bearish market. So what I'm going to do for Euro JPY, I'm going to give you a sell stop below this point. Give you a sell stop below this point. A sell stop at around 157.620. I hope you understand why I'm taking a sell stop. I'm going to explain it again because that's more important to me. The sell stop at 157.620, take profit at around 157.230. Sell stop at around 157.620, take profit at around 157.230. Okay, so that's where my sell stop will be. So around this place here, I could have a buy limit here also. Yeah. Around this place, once price hits my take profit also, I can have a buy limit here. I can put a buy limit. I have a sell stop at 157.620, take profit at 157.230. Now I can have a buy limit at 157.090. Can have a buy limit at 157.090 or 157.100. Around that place. I can have a buy limit around there also, and maybe some 20 or 30 pips profit. You understand? These lines, where did you get them? Well, Sunday, these verified lines and support lines, actually, let me just tell you a secret. I actually I used magic. Okay, I actually used magic. That's the truth. Now you've caught me. I used don't mind me. I'm in a troublesome mood this morning. So just reach out to your account officer. If you have a laptop, they should be able to install this resistance supporting, but it's very important to know the support and resistance even without these lines, you know. Then lectures to buy stops, sell stops. Yeah, I think we have those on um our YouTube link, YouTube page. Okay. And there's a support slightly above this thing. Yeah, this zone here is a support zone, but I actually expect you're right. This zone here is a, so you can come out before that point. Yeah, you can come out before that point. But I feel like anything that makes Euro price to drop here because of the bearish pressure I've seen on the daily time frame, I feel like it will fall down towards this place. So yeah, you can actually adjust your sales stop to before this point. I always said it that take profits to me sometimes can be overrated, especially when you see price in very good profit and you just want it to hit that your take profit line. You understand? So yeah, fine. Don't mind me. Oh, what I want to do, magic. I'm a magician. You will see me on YouTube now. I'll be on Americans Got Talent like Josh Too Funny. Okay, so that's for Euro JPY. Okay, that's for Euro JPY 157.620. Take profit at 157.230. And then I can have my buy limit at 157.100, look out for 20 pips or 30 pips around that zone. Okay. I'm looking at currencies. I've looked at GBP USD. Let me be done with, let me look at gold and oil, if we need to consider. So yes, gold is on an uptrend. Yesterday we were able to gold did something scary. We looked out for I still have the point marked. We looked out for a sell around here, pushed up, but was able to see come down to hit the profit we're expecting. But we established yesterday that gold is on an uptrend. And the reason for this is because yes, even if the dollar is doing well, gold is still on an uptrend. The reason is because of the fact that during global uncertainty, where there is an issue with the world, Israel Hamas, when there's an issue with war or something, when there are issues like that, people will always seek out gold. Okay, people will always seek out gold. You understand? And that's why gold is having this push up, and it's likely going to continue. But the truth is, this zone where it's for this zone, it's a zone where I expect retracement. The truth is that, of course, gold is reacting fundamentally right now. Gold is reacting to the Israeli Hamas issue. That's what it's doing right now. And so it's not so much a matter of the chart, but of course, demand and supply still plays a very good part in these things. Okay, so that is why what I'm considering for gold right now is I still expect a level of retracement, but yes, it's on an uptrend. So I'm going to check it out on a smaller time frame to just look out for where we can pick some very good entries. Okay, you would see that right now it is making a kind of a rejection around here. It's making kind of a rejection around there. So we could take advantage of that for gold. I could have my sell stop at around 1948. Have my sell stop at around 1948.50. Take profit at around 1945.80. 1948.50. Take profit at around 1945.80. That's what I could do for my sell stop on gold. Okay, I could have that for my sell stop on gold. For my buy on gold, if this move, the bullish move it wants to continue, I could have that buy at around 1957.80. 1957.80, take profit at 1960.80. 1957.80, take profit at 1960.80. So my sell stop is at 1948.50. My take profit at 1945.80. While my buy stop is at 1957.80, take profit at 1960.80. Okay, that's for gold. Oh, that's good. The brave people that entered US 100 sell actually made profits. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. Because I saw one or two persons saying I entered now. No risk, no reward. Well done. So remember that for what we said, in terms of continuing that sell, there is a support at 14,950 that I would advise that it closes below. You understand? Before you consider selling further, let it close below. Okay, because this is a verified support. You understand? Now, if this candle closes like this, what shape is this, please? You can tell me in the comment section. This current candle I'm looking at, what shape is this candle? What do we call this kind of candle? A candle where the lower wick is longer than the body. What do we call this kind of candle? We are learning and making money. Hammer, thank you very much. Hammer. Yeah. So if this candle closes like this, and it closes like a Pinocchio bar, it's very, very true that this Pinocchio bar is correct. I will admit that I've not actually had it as a Pinocchio bar, but with all the ridiculous names that they give to candlesticks, I'm very sure that it's not wrong. I'm very sure it's not wrong. Like, who are these people that name these candles? How can you just come and say 3 dark soldiers and expect me to understand? See, let's just continue, Sha. So if the candle can close as a hammer, it means that there's likely going to be a retracement. You understand? So for US 100 lovers, just watch out for that candle. Okay. Yeah, let's continue. It makes me even want to check. For DE30, I think even our DE30 sell stop. Our DE30 sell stop actually has gotten to take profit. Congratulations. Okay. I wanted to check oil before I was distracted. Let me go back to oh my God. Yeah, okay. Well, there's still a lot of move for oil to make. I expect that this sell on oil will likely continue, guys. For oil lovers. Okay, for oil lovers, if you're oil lover like me, you feel sad when you come and meet this long seller, you're not in it, but relax. But I feel like this sell will continue. Check it out on daily time frame and find out why. Oh, thank you very much. Please, those people that asked about pending orders, please, we just dropped the YouTube link to the pending order. Thank you so much, admin. We just dropped the link to the pending order, so please, you have it there on the chat session. So for oil, please, oil is likely going to continue selling. Why? Please listen to me. Not about pending order now. It's not about take profit or stop loss. Oil is likely going to continue selling. Please, the next time I want to hear about oil, I want to hear somebody say thank you. Because why? We talked about this. I was actually taking that session personally in September when we saw this candle here. Okay, and we said that with this candle like this on oil, with a market that is really influenced by supply and demand, price was likely going to go down, and that was how price fell all the way down. Okay, the way the market happens. If you sleep, you wake up, that moves have happened, and it's not about coming to the market and trading every day and making daily 5K. It's about opportunities. You could make 300K in a day and you are fine. You don't need to stress yourself to make every day. It's just, you understand? So this is an opportunity for oil. What happened in 1922 wants to happen again. In this case, what happened in September 2023 is likely going to happen, especially if today's candle closes bearish. Oil is likely going to continue selling. So look out for a sell on oil. Now, that said, for we may not want to, look, but if this current candle closes bearish like this sell is likely going to continue on oil. So I'm not even going to give you penny. I just want you to look out for a sell on oil. A sell is what I advise on oil. At least oil should come towards this verified support. Okay, so oil should sell towards this verified support, at least to 89.30. Oil should sell to 89.30. So my advice on oil is actually a sell. Okay, you should be selling oil. We should be selling oil. So yeah, I think we looked at enough. I just want to remind us again that by 1 o'clock today, 1 p.m., we're having a session by 1 p.m. today. And we'll be looking at the Fibonacci during the indices market class. So with this same link, you can join us. Do not forget to join us. Please make sure as much as possible you're sharpening your skill. make sure as much as possible you're sharpening your skill. You can see for some of us who joined who were not really able to comment, you will see how some persons were dropping response. Somebody was even saying, oh, below that support, that take profit you gave us, there's a support before that point and all that. That is what it is. Oh, that is what it is. You get to a point where that will be you. You understand? And you don't really have to take everybody's word for it. You know, when I started, see the way I'm saying when I started, as if I'm one guru yet. But what I'm saying is that when I actually started, you know, there were people who I was following. Right now, I still follow those people, but it's more like a conversation. You understand? It's a conversation now. It's all about, oh, okay, this is what I'm doing. What do you think? This is what I'm doing, you know, because to an extent, I have certain knowledge that I feel that I can be confident enough to work for me. You understand? So make sure you have that confidence, okay? Yeah, so I think this is the much I'll be able to take today. I may not be able to look out for other entries, but because there was a lot of play regarding Euro UST. I think we'll just look at Euro UST. Well, for Euro UST, yeah, a lot of bearish pressure still. The dollar is still strong, you know. So if you're trading Euro UST, you should be looking out for the sell, but you could have your buy stop if at all. Your buy stop could be above this rejection pattern here. Our advice will actually be on a sell, but Euro USD is so tight. There's currently support here. So selling here may not give you too much pips. Selling here may not give you so much pips. So your buy stop could be at 1.055. Let me still go above that point here. Yeah, 1.05540. 1.05540. Take profit at 1.05650. 1.05540, that's a buy stop. You take profit out, you can consider 1.05650, you know. But if Euro USD breaks this support, which it would likely do, especially during the US session, you know, if it closes below 1.05190, if it closes below 1.05190, then the sell will likely continue for another 20 pips. You understand? To likely continue for another 20 pips. You understand? Yeah, oil may be buying now, but oil is more like this. It does not mean that oil will just be red throughout the whole of today. No? So just hold on and watch out for it, you know. So okay, let's do US 2000. Let's do US comment section. You just go there like this, your head will just first scatter, say, I shouldn't have come here. Okay. Well, for US 2000, you know, bearish. It's more bearish than even the others. You understand? It's more bearish than even the others. But you know, it's gotten to a point where a lot of rejection has happened in the past. You know, you see, this is US 2000, the daily time frame. A lot of rejection has happened around here. A lot of rejection. You know, it's at a very risky zone. US 2000 right now is at a very, very risky zone. But I still expect that, you know, this sell will likely continue. But I would tell you, I would agree that it's at a very risky zone. You know, see, even if we are looking out for a sell stop around here, for instance, we have it rejected not long ago around here. We have it rejected around here also. So it's at a very risky zone right now, okay? Which personally, I will not advise that you take a trade from around this zone. So for the person, except if you have, you know, if you ask for what my preferences on US 2000, it's actually a sell. You understand? It's a sell. That's what I expect. I expect US 2000 to sell. I'm most likely to do that. But you know, if you're not scalping a sell and you're looking for like a sell stop or so, this zone here is a very risky zone to continue that sell. That's why to be hard for me to give, you know, like this is just me telling you the truth. We had for me personally to look out for making an entry around here, because for me, this looks like a death trap. So I would rather wait for price to sell all the way to this support and then maybe look out for a buy here. Okay, so that's my own 2 cents on US 2000. I will not really be able to give you a sell stop around here. I'd rather say if price sells, I will hope that price sells to around 17.18, 17.15 around there, and then I look out for a buy from there. That's what I would expect on US 2000. Okay. That's what I expect. So for the rest of the index, US 30 and that, we're still going to look at it in the afternoon when we meet by 1 p.m. Okay, so this is the much I would actually take. I'm not going to be doing any other instrument. Let's work on the ones that we have done. Let's check them out, and let's yeah, I think that we'll be able to make it work from here. Okay, so please do not forget this class. This class was recorded and was live streamed actually, so you have it on YouTube, and when you get to YouTube, just check. You would actually enjoy it. Okay, so you can go there to confirm some of the things we talked about and all that. Yeah, I believe that. Okay, yes. For this, you see this candle as close as a hammer, right? As close as a hammer. So it means that likely what you want to be looking out for now is a buy. For scalping or you're trading, you want to be looking out for a buy in US on there, especially if this 15 minutes, if this candle closes bullish, it will confirm this hammer, and so price will likely keep going up. Okay, I know I said I was not going to look at any instrument again, but I just clicked on it and my eyes saw it and I had to say something. I'm no longer a man of my words. I have to ask for forgiveness. Okay, so yes, thank you all. This is the YouTube link. Yeah, thank you, admin. This is the YouTube link. So thank you all for your time. Bye for now. Do not forget to join us by 1 p.m. today. Okay, bye for now. Thank you.